kind of a new site. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you this morning. Steve from the North Carolina Zoo with Zoo Adventures on this Wednesday at 10 o'clock. And I'm in kind of a special place. We're going to do something really exciting. Check this out. Megan, show them. Megan's here too! It's selfie mode from the Prairie truck. Yeah, we're going on habitat at the Bison Wapiti space. We're going to be with a keeper, awesome, and we're going to learn about a bison, some training, allergies, and a fly mask. Stay tuned. All right, Megan, so you're on those bison.
Yeah.
There's another one over here that doesn't look quite the same. It's like one of those.
Well, that one's got a big red ear tag. Let's see, what's this one
Let's
got?
see, this one's got a tag too, but look at this.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, that's a little different. Keeper Robin, who is this and why does she have that on her face?
Oh, this is Annie, and she wears a fly mask because she's got some allergies.
She has allergies. Digital friends, do you have allergies? I do. What kind of allergies do you have, digital friends? I'm allergic to pollens, not horrible, but pollens, and a lot of mammals.
Oh,
Megan?
Me.
What you got?
I'm allergic to pretty much all animals and grass and hay and everything in between.
Hey Megan, didn't you grow up on a farm and don't you work at the zoo?
Yep, it's a fun life.
Okay, that's interesting. So allergies, that's crazy amazing. And there's gotta be a reason she's wearing the mask. Digital friends, hang tight for a second and let's get Robin set up to let us know why she's wearing that mask. Okay, so she wore a mask, and just a second ago, digital friends, it was awesome because they had to give Annie, right? Annie a little bit of meds, and they're just, you said like big allergy medicines.
Yeah,
Kind of like we take.
Yeah, the exact same thing we would take. She just gets 15 of them twice a day.
I'll take one or two and that's plenty. So how did you all make this happen? I mean, you couldn't have just said, hey, Annie, wear this and see what happens. You had to put some work into this.
Yeah, so we were able to train her to wear the fly mask using a lot of patience and a lot of grain.
Patience and grain. So for our digital friends, is that the operant conditioning and positive reinforcement we hear about so much?
Yeah, it's exactly that.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you showed it to her and she got used to it, and then you put it a little closer and got used to it, that kind of thing, or just kind of say, okay, let's see what we got.
Yeah, so we actually, our very first step was just getting her to come up to the truck because Annie is not our highest ranking bison, and bison live in a matriarchal society.
Okay.
So Annie's not number one, so step one was just getting number one away from the truck, so that way Annie would be comfortable approaching us and taking food from us.
That's cool. So building that trust in that way. So Annie knew, hey, it's okay. They're just going to take care of me over here. What did you all see? What kind of led you to go, there's something up with Annie. Let's look a little deeper.
Yeah, so we noticed that she was scratching her eyes a lot, and we determined that she has some kind of environmental allergy, and the scratching at her eyes was causing these little cuts and scrapes that then the flies would be attracted to, and then having flies around her eyes would make her scratch it even more, and it was kind of a vicious cycle.
Yeah, not a fun circle to be in. So the allergies got to her eyes, just like us digital friends. She's going to scratch her eyes. I know we do too. We have hives or something like that. We're going to scratch our eyes a little bit. That drew flies. That drew more scratching and itching. Wow. So amazing observation. I mean, I'm sure you could see something, but y'all had to be really paying attention to the behavior of Annie as well. She's come over to say hi one more time. Say, hey, now what? You already got your medicine, Annie. You did a very good job too. How old is Annie?
She's 6 years old.
6. All right.
Still pretty young.
Yeah, very cool. Digital friends, hang tight. We're going to see if you can see through this mask. That'll be a fun little experiment.
I wonder if Face ID would work through this.
I'm going to guess not. Keeper Robin, you're exactly right. You can see through it easily. It's kind of like wearing maybe some funky sunglasses.
Yeah.
You really can. It's not impeding the view at all. Even the two kind of spots that are there. No biggie. Check it out, digital friends.
Yep. We can still see you.
Do. That's cool. So you had to get her used to putting this on, huh?
Yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
not just wearing it that was.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, tricky. We also had to desensitize her to the sounds too. 'Cause
What kind of
there's
sounds are there?
Velcro and buckle snaps that would happen right next to her ears.
Oh, no kidding. Let's show them how loud that is. Is it loud? I mean, I'm assuming it's a little bit
pretty
loud.
loud.
Digital friends, listen. Ooh, goodness.
The buckle's not quite as loud.
Listen, digital friends. Little whisper. That's really fun. And again, I assume that's that operant conditioning, kind of get her close and put it on. And it's okay. You listen to this and it's okay. Here's a treat. Listen, it's a treat. Here's a treat. That's cool.
Robin, I have a question. So this is a fly mask. We see fly masks on livestock, especially equine and horses, a lot. This doesn't look the same.
This actually is. It's a fly mask for a draft horse. They actually don't make fly masks for bison.
What?
But we got the largest mask we could to test it out with her. And we may actually be getting her a custom one sometime. So.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, she's only 6 and they live a pretty long time. And I assume this kind of algae isn't one she can grow out of. You know, we keep our fingers crossed maybe,
Hopefully.
but yeah. So maybe not something they grow out of.
So it is
really
just
cool.
one of the largest size of equine mask, and maybe one day we'll get a custom one. Very nice.
Digital friends, have you seen fly masks on animals in your area? All right, digital friends, fun fact time. Keeper Robin, give us a fun fact.
Bison heads are specifically built that way so that they can plow through layers of snow to get down to grass in areas where there's lots of snow.
Really? They're built-in snowplows,
Yeah.
moving around to find grass. That's kind of cool. Oh, Megan's got a good shot of a head there. I love the fur. I think it's amazing. We're filming this, taping this, filming this, videoing this. What's the best word there these days? I don't know what they say anymore. We are out on the habitat and look at that fur. This is the 1st of June. They're shedding out their winter coat. How thick is that winter coat? Get this. When it snows an inch in Asheboro, I miss the snow. Let's go to Yellowstone. When it snows in Yellowstone and it's lots of heavy snow, their fur is so thick that it just piles up on the animals, but it can't penetrate to the skin. The fur is so good at keeping them warm and dry. And you can see that wool, that fur, being shed out here again, 1st of June at the North Carolina Zoo. Oh, what's happening right there? I think it kind of looked like she was kind of shoving people around a little bit.
Yeah, she said it's time to get up. Let's go lay somewhere else.
Oh, so she can do that? She's kind of like a boss? Really?
Yeah, they have a matriarchal society and they follow a strict order. And when one says it's time to move, you got to move.
Very cool. Oh, that's kind of neat. And the same thing here. So it's big enough and the herd is large enough that they can do that natural behavior here at the North Carolina Zoo.
Yeah.
Cool. I love it. What about you, Megan? Got anything?
So I have a question for you.
Okay.
These things that I'm zooming in on now,
Look over your shoulder.
on the head there,
Yeah.
are
Ears.
horns,
Oh, horns.
correct?
Sorry.
Right? Horns?
I have a prop. I came
Because
prepared.
The other option is antlers?
Let's put Keeper Robin to the test. No. Let's put our digital friends to the test.
Oh, okay. All right.
Digital friends, what is Megan showing you right now as she turns around here and
you're
is
not giving me anything
not-
to show them. What
not
are you-
on the...
No.
I thought you were on the animals.
I thought you were going to.
All right. See how we roll here, digital friends? This is how you know that we're friendly. What is this?
Fine.
Digital friends, what is this? Antler or horn?
Don't rock the truck.
Sorry. Antler or horn? Megan showed you on the bison one of these. Antler or horn? Dun, da, da, da. 7 seconds. Okay, you hold that.
Okay.
What is this?
Looks kind of like a ginormous bird foot. Bird
No.
foot?
Not a bird foot.
No.
Digital friends, tell Megan what this is.
Oh, look. There's an example.
I know, right here in my hand. I'm holding it.
No, behind you.
Right here.
But, let me zoom in.
Where?
Ta-da!
Who's that?
That's Tommy.
Tommy? He's a wapiti or elk, American elk. All right. Can we come back to I brought props.
Yeah, but the real props are cooler.
I guess they are. So on Tommy's head are antlers, digital friends. Big difference between antlers and horns. Real quick. Antlers grow every year and are shed every year. Even that big set you see there coming on Tommy, they're going to continue to grow and get to be feet long. And then he sheds them. On the outside, can you see the outside of it?
Yeah, it looks almost a little fuzzy.
It is a little fuzzy. That's velvet. Underneath of that is a really intense blood flow, and the calcium of the antler is being laid down. So antlers grown and shed every year. Typically, antlers found on males, for example, Tommy, here at the wapiti or the American elk. Females do not grow them. Made of bone. You can see in my hand again the contrast. This is all bone. And then Miss Robin has the horn. Will you hold the horn up real quick so we can kind of see them together? Thank you, Robin. So all bone, not all bone. And then tined, or many of those branches, and only one with this one. What is the horn made of? This is keratin. And on the inside is a bony core. There's still bone, and this is attached to the animal and stays on the animal the life of the animal. Both males and females may grow horns, depending on the species. Only the males with antlers, typically, unless you're a caribou or a reindeer. Both males and females grow antlers in that world. Fun facts. Whew, that was rough this morning. About bison and a little bit on wapiti as well. Fancy fingers.
Anyways.
So, Keeper Robin, we keep saying bison. And for a long time, I had said buffalo. And somebody once told me, no, it's bison. Why are these bison? What's the difference between bison and a buffalo?
Yeah, so they're actually two completely different species.
Oh, of course they are.
Yeah, so buffalo can be found in Asia and Africa, where bison are normally found in Europe or America.
So a lot of differences is in location and what they're called. I bet when they came over here, I bet people coming over from Europe saw these and said, the best thing, they kind of look like a buffalo, we'll just call them buffalo. But it's neat that they were actually something different. And I know, I'm thinking like water buffalo. In my head, I'm picturing what a water buffalo looks like. And it doesn't look like this at all, right? It's a little bit more, I don't say skinny, but it seems like it's a little smaller. The horns are a different shape. These guys have a lot more hair on them, a lot more fur or wool. Just gives them that more burly look. Water buffalo, American bison. Location, a little bit of look. There's your difference between bison and buffalo. Hey, Megan.
Yeah.
We were just out there.
That was super cool.
Wasn't that cool? Digital friends, did you enjoy going out on Prairie with us and Keeper Robin? Should give a little shout out to Natalie. She was doing amazing driving. Awesome to go out there. What a neat experience. And then to couple that with the idea of training a bison to accept a fly mask. And who knew? Allergies, huh?
They affect everyone,
Right?
apparently.
Just across the board. But what a cool demonstration of building that trust, coming up with a solution for the animals you care for as a keeper, and being able to put that into practice. It's an amazing thing to see here at the North Carolina Zoo. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Zoo Adventures, third Wednesday of the month at 10 o'clock. We can't wait to see you again soon. Who knows what July will bring. Talk to you soon. Bye, y'all. Stay safe.